coverage of the 11U Cal Ripken World Series is made possible by Blue Crew, for all of your umpire needs. Pulse Technology, leading the way in technological innovation for over 70 years. Strack & Van Til, your favorite Indiana-made grocery store. Boilermakers Local 374. Earn while you learn. Visit Michigan City LaPorte. Closer than you think, better than you imagine. Ironworkers Local 395. Proud to be union. Corral Insurance Company, the insurance superheroes. Bricklayers Local 4. The best hands in the business. Athletic Performance Factory, where athletes are made. Diamond Plate Eatery and Pub. Eat, drink, play. IBEW Local 697. Proud to support high school sports. American Testing Services. America's trusted name in NDT. Public Bar and Rec. Make it public. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, relax. You're watching the 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to live video coverage of the 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network. We come to you today from beautiful Jerry Ross Park in Crown Point as we are in bracket play here at the Cal Ripken World Series. Black Hills taking on South Lexington today. Michael Brenner here to call the play-by-play action from Field A. Well, we are kind of turned upside down here in this Cal Ripken World Series. A little topsy-turvy. Had to pivot and make some changes in this tournament as we had some nasty storms that came through on Tuesday. We had a couple of tornadoes that came through northwest Indiana and has caused massive power outages throughout the area. So kind of a different setup here when it comes to, we were supposed to have like a champions bracket, an Ironman bracket. Now we're just all in bracket play to try to move on to face to try to get a World Series title for everyone by the end of the week. This matchup here between Black Hills and South Lexington. Kind of the middle part of the bracket a little bit. This winner will move on to play tomorrow first thing in the morning, and they will get the winner of our next game, which we just had a game earlier. We're trying to do like 8, 10, and noon-ish times here locally. So over in Washington, we know it's a little after 8 o'clock there. In Kentucky, probably a little after 11 there. Trying to keep up with all the action. We do have other games going on, not here at Jerry Ross Park. This is the only game here at Jerry Ross Park, but we got Legacy Fields over about a half mile down the road from here. Multiple fields able to be used for that one. Most of those are all turf. We do have natural grass in the outfield here at Jerry Ross Park, and they have sustained a lot of water the last couple of days, and we do have forecasting for more rain the rest of this weekend, this afternoon in particular, so hopefully we can get these games in. It has just been a bear dealing with Mother Nature here in the region, as we call it, but we're going to try to get as many games in as possible so that way these young men that have traveled such a long way can display their excellent talents and try to get themselves a World Series. So Black Hills will be first on the board today. They're the visitors on the scoreboard. We'll give you that starting lineup here right now. Leading things off, number 24 will be Charleston Strong, the second baseman, followed by number 14. This will be Jorma Noss, who will be the starting pitcher today, followed by number 3, Jeffrey Brooks, will be the third baseman. Then we'll have number 8, that'll be Jeffrey Burgess, who's in the cleanup spot, followed by number 5, that's Lincoln Martin, the first baseman. Then we'll have number 17, Parker Deck, is the extra player today. Following him is Gabriel Anderson, the left fielder. And then we'll have number 7, Carter Synthevong, out in right, followed by number 1, Jackson Mears, the center fielder. And then number 22, Hudson Hepburn, who patrols shortstop. Defensively for South Lexington, Comer, Blackerby, and Mendenhall from left to right in the outfield. Smith, Hill, Williams, and Denton from third to first in the infield, and then Ellis behind the dish today for the starting pitcher, Dex Thompson for South Lexington. So again, the winner will advance and play the winner of our game right after this, which will be Citronelle and Bismarck. Citronelle just played a game a few moments ago, beating Eastside out of South Bend, Indiana. So Citronelle advances. They play Bismarck right after this game concludes. Let's go ahead and give you our game day forecast brought to you by our friends at Economy Electric Heating and Cooling. Today's forecast, a very comfortable 76 degrees. Overcast skies up ahead. There is a slight breeze blowing out towards the left, which means it's blowing into the press box every once in a while, so not too bad for us here. But we are thankful to, despite all the damage, be playing baseball. Definitely have a lot of homes that are no longer standing or have a lot of damage because of downed trees. We had wind gusts well over 100 miles an hour here in northwest Indiana. We are kind of turning into the new Tornado Alley. As the first pitch into Strong is taken for ball one. Charleston Strong will lead things off for Black Hills out of Olympia, Washington, the Pacific Northwest champions. Second baseman today for Black Hills, the 1-0 pitch. That misses for a ball, 2-0. Get things started. Sure, Strong would like to get on base and get motoring around, and Noss would like to help with his cause here. 2-0 pitch. That's in there for a strike from Dax Thompson. Strong wears number 24 on his back. We're region strong here in northwest Indiana. 2-1. Pitch is upstairs, so 3-1 the count. Again, a big thanks to all the first responders and the linemen and the NIPSCO guys working to try to get power restored. 3-1 pitch here. This one fouled back to the screen, 3-2. We had over 300,000 residents without power these last couple of days, and it is slowly returning for so many people. We got power here at Jerry Ross Park. Didn't have that latter part of the day Tuesday. Didn't have it Wednesday. 3-2 pitch here to Strong. On the outside edge for called strike three. So Thompson comes back after being down in the count. And now Jorma Noss comes up here. Batting from the left side of the plate. First pitch to him upstairs. Noss again, your starting pitcher today for Black Hills. So we'll see him on the bump in just a little bit. Right now he wants to find his way to first base. Foul tips it into the mitt of the catcher, Ellis. One. This one lifted down the left field line, but will get out of play. So 1-2 count. Another big thanks to everyone here at the Cal Ripken Park here at Jerry Ross Park. All the volunteers, tournament directors, everyone has been working so hard to make sure these fields are in good conditions, making sure these games can be played. 1-2. Fouled back again, still 1-2. It's really something to watch, all the things that go into making this World Series happen. It is not for the faint of heart. Kick in the 1-2. Fouled back to the screen again. That's going to come right back to Thompson there. Of course, just a personal thanks to everyone here at the Region Sports Network, everyone being flexible with schedules. Again, not an easy thing to deal with this week. More rain in the forecast, so everybody coming together, no matter where you're at. 1-2. Swing and a miss. And down on strikes goes Noss. Back-to-back strikeouts to begin the first.
Now batting for Blackfield.
As now
Third
Jeffrey
baseman,
Brooks.
Jeffrey Brooks.
Brooks with a 3 on his back. Patrols third base. Nobody on, 2 outs here, just starting up here. This one popped up down the right field line, might be playable, and it is playable for the right fielder, Mendenhall out there. So Mendenhall makes the catch in foul territory. Black Hills goes 1-2-3. South Lexington coming up. You're watching the Cal Ripken World Series of the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Get Pulse technology on your team. Hit a home run with our managed print and copier services, IT and technology solutions, office furniture and design services, office supplies, scoreboards, and AV solutions.
Ripken Van Til for the win with 4 ways to save. Catch price drops on over 15,000 items and check the weekly ad for can't miss deals. Stack on the rewards program for digital coupons, points toward discounts and free products, and power up with our own brands. Keep your budget in the safety zone. Get the same great taste as national labels at lower prices. If you can't taste the difference, why pay the difference? Score big value with 4 ways to save at Ripken Van Til.
We roll on to the bottom of the first inning here at the 11U Cal Ripken World Series from beautiful Jerry Ross Park. Over here on Field A. Let's give you the starting lineup for South Lexington. Leading off will be number 1, that's Grayson Blackerby, center fielder today, followed by number 23, Griffin Hill. He'll be the shortstop, followed by number 12, that's Griffin Williams, the second baseman, followed by number 3, that's Aaron Smith, who's the third baseman. Number 21, Micah Comer, left fielder today. Number 22, Tate Denton, he's the first baseman. Number 6, Dax Thompson, who is the pitcher. Followed by number 30, that's going to be Marshall Mendenhall. Just made that nice catch out there and right. And then number 24 in the lineup, that's Elijah Ellis. He is the catcher for South Lexington. That's your batting order for South Lexington. For Black Hills, Anderson, Mears, and Cynthia Vaughn from left to right in the outfield. Brooks, Hepburn, Strong, and Martin from third to first in the infield. Burgess behind the plate. For Jorma Nas. Nas on the hill for Black Hills. First pitch pops out of the mitt of Burgess for ball 1. Nas trying to do the same thing to South Lexington that they did to them, making it a 1-2-3 inning. Pitch misses low for a ball, 2-0. If you're looking for a winning formula, we've got one. Region Sports is powered by Pulse Technology, the official toner provider of the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. 3-0. The count here to Blackerby. It's the sun trying to make its way through the clouds, the overcast skies, and splashing down right here on Jerry Ross Park. 3-0 comes inside. And that'll be a leadoff walk to get things going for South Lexington. They'll take it.
Now batting for South Lexington, the
And now
shortstop,
Griffin Hill,
Griffin Hill,
the shortstop for South Lexington. Seen them a fair amount over the last couple years in the 10U World Series, at least players from their area. So we're hoping a lot of you from South Lexington are tuned in. The OVR champs from this year. That ball gets way away. And Blackerby able to get down to second base. So 1-0 the count to Hill. And that one also way away. Nas just kind of pulling the ball. Not having the best grip on it right now. Got to work that out here this inning as a time is going to be called. And coach is going to head on out. Might be Justin Mears there. He's the head coach. Jeff Brooks, Sam Martin, and Josh Deck, the assistants for South Lexington. Joshua Ellis, Michael Mendenhall, Matt Ledbetter, and then Justin Denton, your coaches for South Lexington. So a nice meeting here with the infield just to kind of make sure everybody's on the same page and Kind of talking everybody down what happens here on a ground ball. Whether they throw home, whether they just go to the base. The right side of the infield playing back, and now the left side of the infield going back as well. So they're going to play normal defensive positions with that runner at third. There's the 2-0. Clearly a good meeting with the coach because Nas delivers the strike. It's just one of those, so many good coaches around not only the country but the world that just know how to say the right thing to the players at the time. 2-1. On the ground, left side. Going to be a slow roller. Hepburn can't control it. And a run will score as South Lexington takes the lead 1-0. Tough roller. I'm going to rule it a base hit for Hill. If Hepburn had come up with that cleanly, it would have been real tough. Slow roller in the infield. He had to charge at it very quickly. So I'm going to say RBI single for Hill. And now Williams with the runner going from first. The throw down to second is a close one, but just missing in time. So stolen base for Hill. So nobody out, runner at second, one in already for South Lexington. Always been a formidable opponent in these tournaments when we've seen him here at the Cal Ripken World Series. The 0-1. Missing just inside for a ball to Griffin Williams. That pitch is a strike to Williams, so makes it 1-2 the count. 1-2. Looks like a 112, just like what Williams is wearing on his back. Second baseman today for South Lexington as that sun continues to try to break its way through the clouds. 1-2 pitch, now 2-2. With Hill dancing off. Aaron Smith due up next. Third baseman for Black Hills. That one low, so count runs full. Again, the winner moves on into bracket play. We're supposed to have consolation brackets as well, but because of all the storms, things had to get jumbled around a little bit. Payoff pitch. Missing for ball 4. Now runners on first and second.
Now batting number 3, Aaron Smith.
Strike and Van Til's hometown scoreboard update. Earlier today, Valparaiso beat Curacao 9-6. First pitch into Aaron Smith in there for a strike. Puerto Rico beat Unionville 9-7. Mineral Area on top of Exeter 9-4. And then we had a game right here on Field A. Citronelle beat Eastside 9-7. Winner of this one will get the winner of Citronelle and Bismarck a little bit later. Wild pitch, runners down to their bases. Sumter and Crown Point Red doing battle over at Legacy Fields. More games coming up in just a moment. Peachtree and Eastlake. As Smith wears that one. He'll head to first. Base is loaded. Nobody out in the inning. Let's bring up Micah Comer.
Now batting for South Lexington, number 21, Micah Comer.
Crown Point White in Mexico getting ready to duke it out over at Legacy Fields as well. So Crown Point, Mexico, Sumter, Crown Point, Eastlake, Peachtree, all over at Legacy Fields. That pitch into Comer is in for a strike. Pitch misses for a ball, 1-1. Ball 2, umpire Not moving on that one, so 2-1 on Comer, the left fielder. Again, batting from that left side of the plate. Looking to do some damage here. On the ground, right side, picked up by Martin. He bobbles, and he's not going to win the foot race to first. It's 2-0 South Lexington on the infield single from Comer.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 22, Tate Denton.
So Tate Denton makes his way to the dish now. Still bases loaded, nobody out. He's looking to put a little hurt on here. Where's number 22? Already had one meeting on the mound. Pitch missing outside. 1-0. 22 pitches, and Denton wears number 22. He's the first baseman for South Lexington as the temperatures start to warm up here in Crown Point. Like it's been muggy most of the weekend and week. This one popped up to second, and making the catch is Strong at second. First out in the inning. And now Dax Thompson with an opportunity to help his cause. But a big first out for Black Hills. Already trailing 2-0. And a threat of more from South Lexington. First pitch into Thompson, misses 4-1. Marshall Mendenhall awaits on deck. It's the 1-0. This one driven in the air out to left. Camping underneath it is Anderson. He'll make the catch. And now running from third is Williams. The throw to the plate will not be in time. And it's 3-0 South Lexington on the sacrifice fly from Dax Thompson.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 30, Marshall Mendenhall.
So now Marshall Mendenhall. Go back from the left side of the plate as well with runners on first and second, but now with 2 out. So Black Hills working with something here, trying to limit the damage. This ball gets away. Runners down to second and third. Just popped out of the glove of Burgess. But now you got 2 runners in scoring position. But the good thing for Black Hills is you got 2 outs. So trying to work with that, worrying just about the hitter here for Mendenhall. Comes the 1-0. Pitch is in there for a strike on the outer edge. 1-1 the count. Nas comes set. Delivers the 1-1. And that misses just outside. So count goes 2-1 here on Mendenhall. And we appreciate everybody tuning in from wherever you're tuned in from, whether it's Washington or Kentucky. Appreciate all your patience through this week with all the weather that we've had out here. 3-1 the count now. I know everybody we've seen on social media has been very supportive of everybody, knowing that this is really just out of the hands of everybody. 3-1 upstairs, and that'll be a base on ball, so another walk. So bases loaded again. This brings up Elijah Ellis, the catcher for South Lexington.
Elijah Ellis.
So the number 9 hitter in the lineup. First pitch, ball 1 to Ellis. South Lexington in white jerseys with the red sleeves, white pants, red stirrups, or red socks, if you will. That one hits the backstop, rolls right back to Burgess. I'm a fan of the old school kind of look with the stripe down the pant leg for South Lexington there. 2-0, misses downstairs. Now 3-0, and Nas in jeopardy of walking in the 4th run and keeping the bases loaded. It's got to come at him here with the pitch. And that's going to be ball 4, and that walks in a run. South Lexington now leads it 4-0.
After the walk brings up the top of the lineup for South Lexington, number 10, Grayson Backerby.
So Ellis gets the RBI on the walk, and we might have a pitching change here. Yep, that's what it appears it's going to be. So we step aside. You're watching the Cal Ripken 11U World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome to Diamond Plate, your new go-to sports bar with a casual vibe and elevated ballpark favorites. Dig into hand-breaded chicken tenders, juicy burgers, build your own pizzas, and don't forget our full bar stocked with local favorites and everyday classics. Located inside Athletic Performance Factory. Diamond Plate brings the fun with multi-sport simulators, duck-pin bowling lanes, plus party space for birthdays, holidays, company outings, and fundraisers. Diamond Plate, where every bite, every sip, and every play is a win.
At American Testing Services, based in Hobart, Indiana, we specialize in NDT drone inspections and heat treatment services for local mills, fab shops, and facilities across the country. From Northwest Indiana to nationwide, we deliver precision, safety, and reliability. American Testing Services, America's trusted name in NDT.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken World Series here on the Region Sports Network. Trying to work through all the defensive changes here for you. We know Gabriel Anderson has come in from left field to pitch. Now we're going to wait to see who goes where. The outfield has all come in. And we are missing an infielder as well, but we know that we have bases loaded for South Lexington here in the first inning. They already lead at 4-0. So we'll await all these changes here in a moment. Fielders are going to try to make their way out to their spots. Looks like Brooks is going to make his way out to the left. So Brooks to left. Got Parker Deck now the third baseman. He was the extra hitter in the lineup today. So that probably is the only changes. We'll double check and make sure for you, but always moving, always a fluid situation here at the Cal Ripken World Series. This brings up the top of the lineup again with Grayson Blackerby. First pitch to him misses for ball 1. He took a walk and scored a run here this inning. Two and 0. New pitcher Anderson, I think, wanted that pitch. Thought that was right there. So Brooks, Mears, and Synthevong from left to right. Deck, Hepburn, Strong, and Martin in the infield. Breaking pitch in there for a strike, 2-1. Burgess still behind the plate for Anderson now. Two and 1 here to Blackerby. This one out of play down the left field line. So the lefty Anderson trying to get out of this inning, one pitch away. Trying to limit this damage, keep it just a 4-run game. South Lexington threatening, though. Trying for more. 2-2. Breaking ball on the right side. Strong picks it up, makes a strong throw to first, and gets him in time to retire the side. They bring 10 to the plate. Score 4. We go to the top of the second inning. You're watching the Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
5 pitches for Anderson. 5 pitches.
You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, yo. This is 10% luck, 20% skill.
future starts
Here!
Located just one block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network. Ordering groceries has never been easier with online shopping at Ripken Van Til. Save time and money. In-store sale prices, pickup or delivery, online coupons, rewards, points, and more. Shop StreckenVantil.com today. Last year, the one on Broadway, not too far from here, is open and available for business. And power slowly being restored to areas here in northwest Indiana. Over 300,000 individuals or households did not have power these last couple of days. Some still without power. It's slowly coming back for many. Top of the second inning. Burgess, Martin, and Deck, your scheduled hitters here in the second. Pitch misses inside on Burgess. Michael Brenner here at Jerry Ross Park. Our sports director Mike Dewan doing the camera and production. Aaron Svetlin doing production and camera as well. Kind of mixing off the responsibilities. Talk about fluid situations, learning new positions at the same time as well. All complaints can go to Mike Dewan. He can be reached at 219. No, we won't get the phone number out. 2-0 the count to Burgess. Misses down low. So 3-0. That's what Black Hills needs right now. They need base runners, so trying to work a base on balls if possible here. That one is now a base on balls, so Burgess, the first base runner of the day for Black Hills.
The first baseman, number 5.
Thompson was in a groove in that top of the first inning. But a long bottom of the first inning for South Lexington, scoring 4 runs. Sending 10 batters to the plate. Black Hills just had the minimum. Back in safely at first is Burgess. Thompson back on the bump, waiting to get the sign. As Martin digs back in. Throw to first, not in time again. To keep up with all things Region Sports, be sure to check out our social media pages. We're always active on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, X, and at our website at regionsports.com. Celebrating over 25 years, we're proud to still be the only game in town. I would imagine on this Thursday morning or early afternoon, wherever you may be, we really are the only game in town. School canceled for so many of the schools here in northwest Indiana, as a lot of schools were going back yesterday, today. Some went back on Tuesday when the storm hit. 1-1. Runner goes, or was going to go, now holds up. Now the throw down to second is not in time. Burgess hesitated a little bit, and the ball got away, but he gets in safely. What do you think, stolen base on that one or wild pitch on that one? He was already starting to go. He doesn't know. He's not going to help me out. Stolen base or wild pitch? He was already going. We'll go wild pitch. Back to second he goes. Some of the guys who were missing school here next to me, they're excited about having the delayed start and enjoying their summer a little bit longer. Martin from the left side of the plate. 2-1 count on him. Here's the pitch, 2-2. So the first baseman, Martin, with that open stance, looks to try to drive one into the right center gap. Can't do it, though. He's down on strikes. 3 strikeouts already for Thompson in this one.
Number 17, Parker Deck.
So Parker Deck was the extra player, now the third baseman in the game today. Checks his swing, but called a strike. The 0-1 is in there for a strike to Deck. So 0-2 count here now. As we mentioned, already 3 strikeouts for Thompson in this one. He's only 1 over the minimum so far. Runner at second, 1 away. Black Hills trails by 4, trying to get something going here. The 0-2 checks his swing. It's upstairs. On the appeal, did not swing. May have seen at the very open of the broadcast, our third base umpire was kind of showing off the arm a little bit. He took a foul ball right off the arm, so he was kind of showing his battle scars a little bit there to his fellow umpiring crew. I would imagine if he did anything other than make that turn to second, it was a slow move. That would have been a balk. This ball gets away, runner down to thirds, and now Burgess down to third. This changes the at-bat just a little bit for Deck. Now just a single anywhere. Well, there's still no out, so just really a ground ball anywhere other than right back to the pitcher can very likely score a run. The entire infield back. Third baseman playing even with the bag. 2-2, called strike 3 on the inside edge. I'm sorry, there are 2 outs in the inning now. That strikeout looking. I was looking at the board. We don't have anything on the board at the moment. So 2 away in the inning. And now Gabriel Anderson, the new pitcher on that left side. Pitch is a strike. There's the 0-1, just missing off the edge. So 1 ball, 1 strike. This one foul off the third baseline. Comes a 1-2 to Anderson here. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Black Hills got the leadoff runner on, could not bring him around. We go to the bottom of the second. You're watching the Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
31 pitches for Thompson, 31 pitches.
You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
Your future starts
here.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network. Happy to have you along with us. We know we've got some fans tuned in from Washington. Tuned in, watching Black Hills. Some from Kentucky, rooting on South Lexington. Or maybe you're watching from somewhere else, rooting on. Maybe you're from Florida, watching grandkids play. If you're from Hawaii, we've got people from all over the country tuned in to check out. That's why we're more than honored to be able to bring these games to you. I know at the start we were supposed to be able to bring every single game, but just because of the crazy weather that has taken place here in northwest Indiana, Mother Nature has had it out for us this weekend and week. So we go to the bottom of the second. South Lexington coming to bat. And now Griffin Hill, Griffin Williams, and Aaron Smith scheduled hitters. But we are thrilled and honored to bring this to you. This is about as close to Olympics as we're probably going to get to bringing you live broadcasts. Players from all over the country, some international teams as well. So we don't take this lightly. We understand the responsibilities that we're bringing to you, and we're trying to bring the best coverage. This one popped up. We'll get out of play. So 1-1 the count here. Comes to 1-1. Misses outside, so 2-1 the count here. And we've got a couple of changes. Anderson on the bump now. He came in last inning. Deck over at third, I believe, and Brooks out and left. This one drifted down the left field line, gets out of play. We might have Hepburn at third now. We'll double check and make sure we got all these correct. Definitely always got changes everywhere on the field from time to time. Something about calling this league is a lot of times we'll move people around. Yeah, we got Hepburn at third now. Breaking ball lifted in the air to center, drifting back. This will one-hop the wall. So Hill with a big single. It bounces off the wall. And he's 2 for 2 in this game.
Single by Hill brings up number 12, Griffin Williams.
And Noss is over at shortstop. So moving some guys around still. Runner goes from first. Throw down to second. Just missing. Hill was almost venturing off the bag there a little bit, and that throw was right on the money. So Hill at second. Williams, who walked and scored a run his last time up, 0-1 the count to him. Breaking ball that misses up and out. Wild pitch as the runner was on the move. So runner down to third, nobody out. South Lexington definitely scooting around the bases and taking liberties. 2-1 the count to Williams. This one in the air to right. Coming in, Synthevong making the catch. Tag up from third is going to be another run, and it's 5-0 South Lexington off the sacrifice fly to right. So the stolen base works out for South Lexington, and now 5-0. Aaron Smith was hit by a pitch his last time up. He wants to do some damage here, keep the lineup moving. The pitch comes inside. 2-0 the count to Smith. That's a strike. Two one pitch. Drifted in the air to right. Synthevon giving chase, and we'll have to let it drop in front of him. So a one-out single for Smith.
After the single by Smith, brings up
Here's Micah Comer now.
Micah Comer.
It's Comer, who had an RBI single his last time up. One on, one out. This one popped up left side. This will drop in for a hit. Smith down to second. Comer with back-to-back singles. Back-to-back singles here in the second inning. Third hit of the inning.
Number 22, Tate Denton.
So 2 on, only 1 out. 1 in already as Tate Denton, first baseman, tries to get something going here. Wants to keep the lineup moving. That one comes inside on Denton. Don't forget, we got awards we're going to hand out at the end of this one. One of those is the Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the game. Crowd Company is proud to recognize the superheroes on the baseball diamond. We've got the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the game. Learn about apprenticeship programs and more at local374.org. And then, of course, the Proud Union Home Play of the game presented by Ironworkers Local 395. To find out how you can become a union ironworker, visit ironworkers395.com. 3-0 the count to Tate Denton. Denton popped up his last time, looking for a knock here. We'll take the base on balls, though, to load the bases with only 1 out. The lefty delivers. That's a strike on the outer edge. Good take from Denton. Definitely on the outer edge, so could have gone either way. (3-1). Now 3-2. I know, being the baseball nerd that I am, I always love watching the way some of these guys approach, even the pros, but even at these younger ages, how they approach their at-bats. Payoff pitch. This one popped up left side. This will get out of play, though. You know, whether they keep their open stance or a closed stance or right toes on the line by the plate or middle of the box, front of the box, back of the box, wherever they stand, trying to figure things out. Choked up on the bat, not choked up on the bat. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss. 2 away here in the bottom of the second inning. First strikeout of the day.
Number 6, Dax Thompson.
So South Lexington with the first strikeout. And now Dax Thompson, who had a sacrifice fly his last time up. With runners on first and second, 2 away though. 1 run already in. First pitch, outer edge for a strike. Love those batting gloves, little red, white, and blue batting gloves. You see those, Mr. Dewan? Liking those. Little lightning bolt on the top of the hand there. It looks like the palm and the top of the hand are blue, and then the fingers are red and white. I'm digging that. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Anderson says, I'm going back to my dugout because we got some batting to do as we go to the top of the third. You're watching the Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Get Pulse technology on your team. Hit a home run with our managed print and copier services, IT and technology solutions, office furniture and design services, office supplies, scoreboards, and AV solutions.
Strack and Van Til for the win with 4 ways to save. Catch price drops on over 15,000 items and check the weekly ad for can't miss deals. Stack on the rewards program for digital coupons, points toward discounts and free products, and power up with our own brands. Keep your budget in the safety zone. Get the same great taste as national labels at lower prices. If you can't taste the difference, why pay the difference? Score big value with 4 ways to save at Strack and Van Til.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network. We go top of the third. South Lexington leading at 5-0. Black Hills looking to get something going here. They'll have the bottom 3 in their order. They got 10 in their lineup today with the extra player. So the 8, 9, 10 batters, Synthevong, Mears, and Hepburn. Scheduled hitters here this inning. Synthevong going to be hitting from the left side of the plate. Where's number 7? Patrols right field. First pitch, this one lifted in the air out to left, and this will be caught on the line out in left by Comer.
Now batting the center fielder, number 1, Jackson Mears.
So now Jackson Mears makes his way, center fielder today for Black Hills. Hepburn awaits on deck. There's the 1-0. Called strike on the outer edge to Mears. Where's that number 1 on his back? Trying to get the first knock of the day for Black Hills. They have a walk. They have 1 base runner. Comes a 1-2. Pitches upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Comes a 2-2. Fouled away to the screen. Black Hills wearing a gray jersey with purple sleeves, little gold trim around the bottom of the sleeve. Very sleek look, like the purple in there for Black Hills. Yellow socks to go along with it. 2-2, called strike 3 on the outer edge. 6 strikeouts for Thompson. Hudson Hepburn. Going to bat from that left side, but Dax Thompson having himself quite a game on the bump. We're in the top of the 3rd inning. This is still the first time through the rotation for Black Hills. Number 10 hitter in the lineup. 1-0 the count to him. Thompson slides across the rubber, now 1-1. He takes that right foot and kind of he starts in the middle, kind of drags it to slides it right to the first base side of the rubber there. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Kick in the 1-2. Misses for a ball, so evens the count at 2. Only thing interesting defensively here that I find for South Lexington, for a left-handed hitter, they have their center fielder shaded pretty far towards the left. So He must have seen something that says he's going to try to hit it the opposite way. 2-2. Swing and a miss. They don't need to worry about it. 7 strikeouts for Thompson through 3 innings. You're watching the Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Hey, welcome back. We're going to the bottom of the 3rd inning at the 11U Cal Ripken World Series. Beautiful Jerry Ross Park. And if you're wondering, yes, it is named after that Jerry Ross. 7 space shuttle missions for him. He is tied for the most space shuttle walks in NASA history. Pretty cool that he gets a field named after him. I'm dropping knowledge on Mike DeWan here, our sports director. I don't think he knew that. There's actually a nice, when you go out to the different parts of the park, if you go out here to the corner, there's a nice little wall that has like pictures and some pictures of the, all of his missions that are on there. It's actually really cool when you walk by it. Then I can challenge you to some pickleball a little bit later. What do you think? He's out on the pickleball. All right. Now, if there was football and tackling, he'd be all for it because I don't know if his knees can handle it anymore. Mike DeWan, our sports director, doing the camera. Aaron Svetlin doing a great job on production. This one on the ground for South Lexington, Mendenhall, as it's gathered up by Williams for out number 1. Ellis and then Blackerby. So Elijah Ellis, his second plate appearance here. And then we're back. We're going to be going 3rd time through the order for South Lexington. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Real nice pitch from Anderson. He seems pretty proud of that one, as he should be. That little pink armband around the wrist. All part of the drip, as the kids say, right? I'm old now, so I don't have, and the kids would say unk for my status here. And I got the youngsters in the press box laughing at me now. I even got the adults laughing at me now. It's 1-1. Pitch is outside, so 2-1. Comes a 2-1 pitch. This one lifted in the air to left. Brooks camping underneath and making the catch.
Back to the top of the order for South Lexington.
Here comes Grayson Blackerby now, his 3rd time through the order. They were in the bottom of the 3rd, but he had both his plate appearances in the 1st. South Lexington leads it 5-0. First pitch misses 4, ball 1. We'll have one more game here on Field A. Citronelle, who advanced earlier, will take on Bismarck. On the ground, this will be a fair ball down the first baseline to get into right field. Making the turn is Blackerby. He gets back to first. After he made a big turn, but then wisely came back to the bag. That one just crossed over the bag in fair territory. Umpire all over that one. So a nice single.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 23.
As Griffin Hill digs in now. This top of the lineup for South Lexington has been very formidable. It's Griffin Hill, 2 for 2. Runner back to first safely. Even with 2 outs, South Lexington certainly a threat to score, no question about it. That breaking ball misses upstairs. Runner down to second. He was already on the move, so we'll credit him with a stolen base. He was already moving before the pitch even thrown. Griffin Hill now with a chance to drive in a 6th run with a big hit. And they're going to intentionally walk him now. Not a bad move by not a bad move by Black Hills, because now this creates a force at any of the bases now. It's 2 away, bottom of the 3rd. Griffin Williams now. Walk and sacrifice. So has an RBI to his name and a run scored as well. This one popped up left side, coming and giving chase, and shortstop and third base collide, but I believe it was Nas who came up with the catch at short, and that retires the side. We go to the 4th. You're watching the Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. If you're a contractor, it's my job to make your insurance coverage simple and affordable. Because I know time is money, I'll come to your business. Certificates and bonds are a snap. Wherever you are, whatever business you're in, we've got you covered. As Crowd Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero. Crowd Company's insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I've received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
We go to the top of the 4th here, the Cal Ripken World Series. Thompson still on the bump for South Lexington, and no shocker there because he's pitching a gem of a game. Through 3 innings. Only 1 time through the rotation and only 1 over the minimum. 7 strikeouts on the day. Now leading off for Black Hills, we'll be back to the top of the lineups. This is only the 2nd time through the lineup for Black Hills. Thompson been pitching a gem of a game, so Strong looking to kind of change the fortunes a little bit. And if you're, the batters for Black Hills, you got to just do something to kind of get Thompson off his rhythm a little bit. Foul that one away. It could either be aggressive with some of the pitches or, calling time, or if you get on base, just trying to get his attention a little bit. Whatever you can to kind of break that rhythm if you're Black Hills. For Thompson, you got to just think about keep doing what you're doing. It's the 0-1. Pitches upstairs, so evens the count at 1. One of the other things that if you're Black Hills as well, or even South Lexington, you're still figuring out a little bit about where this zone might be. 1-1, fouled away, 1 and 2. So getting Strong kind of timing this up, getting a piece of it a little bit. He worked a good battle his last time up before he was called out on strikes. And he's got to protect that outer edge. That's where he got it last time. Might be where Thompson's looking here. Comes inside. This one, a bloop right to second for the out. It's Williams there to make the catch.
Now batting number 14, Jorma.
So now Jorma Nas comes up here. Beg your pardon, Jorma Nass. Drummond Nass comes up here. He's one of those strikeout victims as well. Was the starting pitcher today. He's now patrolling the shortstop position. 1-0. Got to see him earlier in the tournament. Plays a really solid shortstop position. So Jerome Nass with a 1-1 count here. It's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Going to give you a Streck and Van Til hometown scoreboard update. I know we got it running at the top of the screen there for you, but Mexico on top of Crown Point White, 5-0. Crown Point Red on top of Sumter, 1-0. And Nass lines this one up the middle. The throw to first is in time. What a play by the shortstop Hill.
Now batting for Black Hills, number 3, Jeffrey Brooks.
Hill jumped into the middle of the field, corralled that one and threw it across the diamond. Really nice play by Hill to get the second out. First pitch strike into Brooks. One final Streck and Van Til hometown scoreboard update. Peachtree is up on Eastlake 1-0. And some of these games, or all those games, are being played over at Legacy Fields, about a mile away or so, maybe even less. Just the facility has taken on so much water from the storms that we've had here this week. Pitch misses are in there for a strike. Late call from the umpire. So 1-2 on Jeffrey Brooks. Second time through the lineup for Black Hills. Still can't seem to figure out Thompson. That one comes inside, so evens the count at 2 with 2 away. Saying it's been all about the defense. Comes a 2-2. Popped up right side. This will get out of play. Up until this inning, only 2 defensive plays behind him, none of them by the infield. There was a fly out in the first and a fly out in the third, both to left field and right field. This inning, the infield has gotten to do some work. 2-2. Popped up. Shortstop side. Camping underneath it is Hill. He'll make the catch, and the infield makes all 3 outs this inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. South Lexington coming up. You're watching the Cal Ripken 11U World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
At Athletic Performance Factory in Highland, Indiana, we push you to be bigger, faster, stronger, more explosive. Challenge every muscle with our cutting-edge sand speed and agility training. Build rock-solid strength and core stability to dominate on game day. Rent our full-size outdoor turf field for team workouts and practices. Improve your swing, boost your field skills, and protect your arm with expert one-on-one baseball and softball training built around you. We develop the entire athlete, mentally and physically. Athletic Performance Factory, where athletes are made.
From lighting up Friday night football to powering the classrooms that shape the students of Lake County, IBEW Local 697 is proud to support our region's schools and the communities we call home. A career as a union electrician could be your next great move. Your next cap might be a hard hat. IBEW Local 697, powering futures, powering the region.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken World Series. I see that play from the shortstop Hill one more time, getting that queued up by Aaron here. Just kind of appearing in the middle of the diamond out of nowhere, snaring that one and throwing over to first. For the second out in that 4th inning, we got awards we're going to hand out. We got that Crowd Company's Lancherman Superhero of the Game, the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game, and then we've got the Proud Union Home Play of the Game by Iron Workers Local 395. That could be a candidate. Some of these hits from South Lexington could be candidates as well. Or maybe we haven't even seen the winner yet. We'll find out.
Number 3, Aaron Smith.
So Aaron Smith making his way to the plate, hit by pitch and a single. Comes up here. against Anderson, who's really been doing a good job here once he came in. This one popped up right side, picked up at second for the first out. Strong making a nice backpedaling play there.
Now batting for South Lexington, number 21.
And now we go with Micah Comer. So Comer, who's 2 for 2 on the day, getting batting from that left side. Pitches on the outside edge for a strike. Enjoying the colorful bats. We got, what, green, yellow, and pink in that bat. A couple years ago when this World Series was going on, we saw a lot of those pencil bats. You remember seeing those, Mike DeWan? Those were really cool. I wouldn't mind hanging one of those up in my classroom. 1-1, breaking ball on the outside edge for a strike. One, two. Now 2-2. That pitch from Anderson. And Brooks, Mears, and Synthevong in the outfield from left to right. Hepburn, Nass, Strong, and Martin on the infield from third to first. Breaking ball that pops up. Threatening to get our way. Mike DeWan was ready to catch it if need be. Considine behind the dish for Black Hills. Comes a 2-2. Just missing outside. Even Comer, I think, was a little unsure whether that might get called by the home plate umpire. We have seen a little in and off the edges. Payoff pitch to the offer. Looks to be ball 4. So it's a 1-out walk.
Now batting number 22.
So Comer has been on all 3 times. 2 singles and now a base on balls. And now Tate Denton looking for his first knock with South Lexington leading at 5-0. First pitch to him. Oh, he thought about gearing up to swing at that one. Called a strike. Bend at the knees. This one driven in the air to left. Giving chase and making the catch is Brooks. So Denton flies out to the left, and now Thompson.
Number 6, Dax Thompson.
Thompson 0 for 1 on the day. Hit a sacrifice fly in the first. Struck out in the second. Throw over to first. Not in time. Plenty of runners on the base path for South Lexington today. Anderson has been doing a really good job of trying to limit that damage. Be his 50th pitch. Runner down to second. Here's the tag, and they got him. 2-6 to retire the side. We go to the 5th. You're watching the Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
50 pitches for Anderson.
Welcome to Diamond Plate, your new go-to sports bar with a casual vibe and elevated ballpark favorites. Dig into hand-breaded chicken tenders, juicy burgers, build your own pizzas, and don't forget our full bar stocked with local favorites and everyday classics. Located inside Athletic Performance Factory. Diamond Plate brings the fun with multi-sport simulators, duck-pin bowling lanes, plus party space for birthdays, holidays, company outings, and fundraisers. Diamond Plate, where every bite, every sip, and every play is a win.
At American Testing Services, based in Hobart, Indiana, we specialize in NDT drone inspections and heat treatment services for local mills, fab shops, and facilities across the country. From Northwest Indiana to nationwide, we deliver precision, safety, and reliability. American Testing Services, America's trusted name in NDT.
We welcome you back to the Cal Ripken World Series here on the Region Sports Network. We go to the top of the fifth inning here at Jerry Ross Park, beautiful Crown Point, Indiana. Still beautiful despite the storms that have come through. I know I keep mentioning it. It's just it's the talk of the town, no question about it. Plenty of people still without power, and it has disrupted a lot of things around northwest Indiana. Schools were supposed to go back this week. Some schools went on Tuesday and had to hunker down during the storm, and because we had two tornadoes came through the region. EF1 and EF2 tornadoes, so we had winds about over 100 miles an hour in some areas. We're learning new vocabulary words like Direcco for these strong winds. Javery Burgess will lead things off here for Black Hills in the fifth. Takes the first pitch for ball one. He's got the nice sleeve on there on the right arm and the towel in the back pocket. The left elbow guard too. Got those light blue batting gloves. I'm all a fan here. Don't get me wrong, we got our swagger here on the Region Sports Network. I think we need some elbow guards and face guards, stuff like that. We'll put Mike Dewan on it. 3-0 the count. I'm sorry, that's a called strike, so 2-1 the count here to Burgess. Pitch misses outside. Comer, Blacker, B, Mendenhall in the outfield from left to right. Smith and Hill on the left side of the infield. Williams and Denton on the right side. Ellis still behind the dish for Thompson. Swing and a miss for Burgess. Now the count runs full at 3-2. Burgess, Martin, and Deck, your scheduled hitters here this inning. Payoff pitch here. Swing and a ball up the middle. Picked up by Hill again. The throw to first in time. Hill all over that middle part of the field.
Now batting the first baseman, number 5, Lincoln Martin.
So the defense really coming and helping behind Thompson, who had a really impressive string of outs. Had 7 strikeouts through 3, and now it's all the middle infield doing all the work, and now having a meeting here on the bump. Coach maybe checking to see how everybody's feeling out here. If we want to make a change. Doesn't look like we will. Nope, he is. He's going to make the change. Look like he was going to walk away and not make the change, and then, you know what, thought, okay. Here we go here. So we'll see who comes in to replace Thompson, who's having a really heck of a game. Had retired 10 in a row. Only gave up the one base runner while he was out there. That was the base runner to Burgess. So now, we'll check and see it's number 23 that'll be pitching as Griffin Hill will leave the shortstop position and head to the bump. We'll step aside. You're watching the Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, yo. 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name.
Your future starts
here.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
We are in the top of the fifth inning here at Jerry Ross Park. New pitcher is going to be Griffin Hill for South Lexington. So do know that Williams has slotted over from second to short now. Haven't seen who's going to go patrol second base as the entire South Lexington team takes huddle beyond second base there. Probably talking about their dinner plans for later tonight. Maybe go to the Lake County Fair. We got the Lake County Fair going on. Not sure if they've got power, but if they do, they might have an opportunity to go there. Who doesn't love some fair food?
Number 5, Lincoln Martin.
And Ellis moves from catcher to second, so it looks like it's going to be Thompson behind the dish now. First pitch fouled away. Lincoln Martin comes to the dish from the left side. So an 0-1 to Martin here. Pitch is on the outside edge for a strike, so 0-2. Again, a lot of these coaches are making pitching changes, trying to figure out, okay, you got to piece together who needs days of rest, who doesn't need days of rest. You got the tournament going the rest of the week, tomorrow and Saturday. Comes an 0-2. Pitch is missing outside. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. $11 in a row retired by South Lexington. Black Hills looking for their first base runner since Burgess drew a base on balls in the top of the second to lead things off. Just been dynamite pitching by South Lexington here. 2-2. Fouled away, so we'll do it again. Black Hills has been battling, though, in the box, just trying to work something, trying to throw anybody off. And now they've got Hill on the bump, so just trying to do something a little bit different. Little lefty-lefty matchup here. Nope, sorry, righty-lefty matchup. Called strike 3 to Martin. And now Parker Deck. Nope, we'll have Considine will come up here.
Now batting number 23, Carter Considine.
So pinch hitter. Well, Considine's actually been in at catching, so Deck came out. He was supposed to be the extra player today. Fouls this one, so his first plate appearance in the game today. Getting top of the fifth inning here of a 6-inning regulation game between South Lexington and Black Hills. So 1-1. Fouled back again. Again, Thompson had moved from the bump. Now he's behind the dish for Hill. Ellis moves from behind the plate to second, and Williams now slotted over from second to short. Comes a 1-2 to Considine. Checks his swing, ball gets away. So evens the count at 2. Black Hills looking for a base runner. Trying to get something going here against the South Lexington pitching. The 2-2. Low for a ball, 3-2. Considine trying to end 11 in a row. Retired, trying to be the first base runner in a while. Starts with a knock or a base on balls or something else funky. I think there's, 7 ways to get on first base? 3-2, fouled away again. Catcher interference, error, fielder's choice, walk, drop third strike. 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. And we will go to the bottom of the fifth. 1, 2, 3, they go again for Black Hills. South Lexington coming up. You're watching the Cal Ripken 11U World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
Your future starts
Here!
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Welcome you back to the Cal Ripken World Series. At the Region Sports, we don't like downtime. Whether it's a championship drive or a game night print job, we trust Pulse Technology to keep the toner cartridge full and the process running smoothly. Pulse Technology, the heartbeat of the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. We'll have some changes for you here. New pitcher in for Black Hills. That is going to be Javery Burgess.
The official pitch count for Anderson is 50 pitches. 50 pitches. Now pitching for Black Hills, number 8, Javery Burgess.
So we'll double check and make sure there's no other changes, but we'll bring you all that here in just a moment. We're in the bottom of the fifth. South Lexington already leads it 5-0, looking to add on to their total. If they happen to score 5 runs this inning, that would be the end of the game.
Number 99, Brooks Spear.
So a pinch hitter here for Thompson. Swing and a miss for Brooks Freer. Thompson pitching a heck of a game today. Next pitch is outside, so 1-1 the count here. Called strike on Freer, so 1-2. Hartley now in left. Anderson in center. Outside, so 2-2. Miller in right. Hepburn at third. Nass at short. Strong at second. Martin at first. Considine behind the dish. This one popped in the air right side and trying to give chase, but it'll drop in for a hit just past Martin there, who had to reach over his head. So Freer on with a single.
Now batting for South Lexington, the pinch hitter, number 2, Will Dodds.
And now Will Dodds comes up here now as a pinch hitter for Mendenhall. Waiting on everybody to get themselves gathered here. Runner goes. Throw down to second. Just offline from Considine. And runner able to get down to third base on the throw. So stolen base for Freer, and then E2 to allow him to get down to third base. Sometimes when you're rushing those throws, it just slips out of your hand. So 1-0 the count to Dodds. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That ball gets away. Runner going to stop on his way home. So Freer will stay at third. Comes the 2-0 pitch. That one gets away. Runner not going to advance, though. Burgess looking to back up the play, though, just in case. There's a play at the plate. That's what the pitcher should be doing. Nice job by Burgess there to get to the plate. Considine had to chase that one down. Again, the winner will play tomorrow bright and early at about 8 a.m. That's ball 4. So Dodds is on via the base on ball. So now we got runners on the corners. We'll have another pinch hitter here for South Lexington. And it'll be Dean Ledbetter.
Now batting for South Lexington, number 7, Dean Ledbetter.
So 1-0 the count here to Ledbetter. Again, runners on the corners. Nobody out here in the 5th. And we mentioned if South Lexington does score 5 runs this inning, that will be the ball game. Called strike to Ledbetter. Black Hills looking to prevent that. They want to try to get something going at the top of the 6th. Fouled on the first baseline, but gets out of play. So 1-2. Count here to Ledbetter. Getting in the action late in this one for South Lexington. They've been playing so good. Their pitching today, outstanding. Comes a 1-2. This one lifted down the right field line. This will get out of play. So runners back to their respective bases. Mainly taking Dodds and putting him back at second. Defensive indifference for Dodds getting down to second on that one. So Ledbetter trying to drive in a couple more. Here's a 1-2. Up and out, so evens the count at 2. And the winner of this one will face the winner of our next game coming up here on the Region Sports Network tomorrow. That'll be the winner of either Centronel or Bismarck. That ball gets away. Runners will not advance. Again, trying to get all these games in. More threat of rain coming up a little bit later on this afternoon. Payoff pitch. Chopped on the first baseline, but foul. Into the bullpen for Black Hills. Crispy Golden Award-winning flavor. Strachan Van Til's fried chicken is voted best in the region. Perfect for any party. Skip the stress and serve the best. Order today at strachanvantil.com. Payoff pitch. This one lifted in the air to right center. This one will touch down. 1 run will score. Here comes a second. And it is 7-0 South Lexington off the RBI single from Ledbetter.
Returning back to the top of the order for South Lexington brings up number 10, Grayson Blackerby.
So Blackerby comes up here, again from that left side. Reached twice today via the walk and then scored a run. Had a single in the 3rd. So Ledbetter on first. 2 RBIs on that single there. Not too bad for a pinch hitter. Pitch is in there for a strike on Blackerby. Little righty to lefty matchup here. Time called. Comes the pitch outside, keeping Ledbetter at first base. Nice job by Considine to get out of the crouch for that one quickly to ensure Ledbetter didn't take any liberties and head down to second. One out. I'm sorry, no outs. One on. That pitch is high. So 1 on, no outs. 2 in already here in this bottom of the 5th inning. Two one, swing and a miss. 2-2. Burgess, 2-2. This one on the ground. This will get through on the left side for a hit. Lineup just keeps on moving for South Lexington. There was a hole on that left side, and Blackerby took advantage of it.
Now batting the pitcher, number 23, Griffin Hill.
It's Griffin Hill makes his way to the dish. 2 for 2 today. Had an intentional walk back in the third. This one on the ground, third base. They step on the cushion for 1, and that's all they'll get, but they get the lead runner. So a fielder's choice for Hill. Nice play over at third for Hepburn.
Griffin Williams.
Sometimes it's so hard to kind of keep track of where things are, and Hepburn staying with the play to get the out there. Fielder's choice for Hill. So now runners on first and second with 1 away. This one chopped on the ground right in front of the plate. Throw to first is going to be in time. 1-3 on the putout. Runners advance. So now Black Hills 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning unscathed.
Number 3, Aaron Smith.
Aaron Smith now comes to the dish. 1 for 2 on the day. Hit by pitch in the first. Had a single in the second. Fouls that one back. He was looking for a big swing there. If he were to get a hold of one and knock this one out of here, that would be a walk-off here. He's looking to just deposit one somewhere. He's got a hole on the right field area, right center. He's kind of trying to drive it there. Fouls that one away. So 0-2 to Smith. Blackerby at third. Hill at second. The 0-2 comes up and in. 1-2. The 1-2. This one skips away. Runner coming in at the plate, and it's 8-0. Off the wild pitch. So Smith represents that 10th run, which if scored will end the ball game. Comes a 2-2. Pitch is low, and now the count runs full. Comer waits on deck. Smith with no batting gloves here. This one line to the shortstop. Nass over to first. The one hop is going to be there by Martin to grab, and that retires the side. Nice play by Nass to get that one. Nice pick for Martin at first base. 8-0 South Lexington. We go to the 6th. You're watching the Cal Ripken 11U World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken World Series. To keep up with all things region sports, be sure to check out our social media pages. We're always active on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, X, and at our website at regionsports.com. Celebrating over 25 years, we're proud to still be the only game in town. Go to the top of the 6th. Black Hills needs to score 8 runs to keep this one going. New pitcher on the bump for South Lexington. In now is Elijah Ellis. Hill back to short. Williams back to second.
Now batting, number 45, Gabe Anderson.
Anderson, Synthevong, and Mears, your scheduled hitters. Here in this top of the 6th inning for Black Hills. Dodd's out and right now as well. Pitch misses outside, so 2-0 the count here to Anderson. Started as one of the outfielders today, came into pitch. Did a pretty good job out there for Black Hills. 3-0 the count to Anderson. Black Hills in need of base runners. 3-0. Misses for a ball, and that's a walk. That is only the second base runner of the game for Black Hills. They haven't had one since the second inning.
Now batting, number 21, Eddie Miller.
So 12 batters had been retired before Anderson took that walk. But the base runners are needed. Keep the lineup moving. Miller now for Black Hills. Eddie Miller in for Synthevong. Oh, 0-1 the count to Miller. Now 0-2. It's been a lot of that today. Really strong pitching from South Lexington all day long. Miller still from the left side, as Synthevong was as well. This one deposited out for the catch out and left by Comer. Looked like that one might get into the gap, but Comer closed out quickly on that one. Nice shot there from Miller. But Comer just there to be in a great defensive position. Silas Hartley now into the game for Mears. He's batting from the left side here. 1 out, 1 on here in the 6th. Ellis tosses over to first. Nothing doing over there, though, for Black Hills. I would think they're not really going to be worried about stealing bases at this point. Don't want to get caught stealing bases and force outs at any of the bases. But they don't want to be aggressive. Runner back to first. Yeah, it's one of those situations where you want to be aggressive just because you want to try to manufacture some runs, but you're in the final inning here with 1 out, a runner on, trailing by 8. You need to make sure your base runners stay on the base. And then when the knocks happen, they can motor. 1-0. Pitches inside. Throw to first. Won't be in time. Strong throw from Thompson. He had a strong day on the bump today. Black Hills has been given some really strong battles today at the plate, though, so Thompson had to work. Comes a 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Just at bats like this. Just being willing to take and know their view of the strike zone. Sometimes it works out for them, sometimes it doesn't. Strong at bats. Comes the 2-1. This one fouled away. But in pitches just like that look enticing. They're on the outer edge, know they have to protect. Look, they might get something out of it, but just fouling it away. Hartley looking for the knock. 2-2. Comes inside. That's going to be called strike 3. So called strike 3 on the inner part of the plate.
Now batting, number 22.
So now Hepburn. Hepburn makes his way to the dish. He's the last hope for Black Hills. Looking to get something going to get these guys motoring across the bases. Big gap in right center to try to ring one out there. First pitch upstairs. They'll take walks as well. Just try to manufacture runs any way they can. But they got to get guys on base. We've got awards we're going to hand out at the end of this one as well. The Corral Company's Lancherman Superhero of the Game. Proud to recognize the superheroes on the baseball diamond. Also got the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. Then we got the Proud Union Home Play of the Game presented by Ironworkers Local 395. Go to ironworkers395.com to start your future as a union iron worker. 3-0 the count to Hepburn, trying to turn the lineup over and get to Strong. 3-0 misses upstairs, so that'll be a walk. They had one base runner coming into this inning the entire game, and now they got two base runners on right now. As Charleston Strong makes his way to the dish now. He's worked some really strong at-bats. And yes, pun intended. Really strong at-bats. Both his plate appearances. That first inning took quite a few pitches from Thompson to try to get things started. Takes that one up and in. He's going with the two-tone batting gloves. One white, one red. Then the orange and yellow bat. One more game on the A field here today. Checks his swing. It's in there for a strike. 1-1. Winner of this one will get the winner of the next game. Citronelle and Bismarck going to do battle here in just a few minutes. At the conclusion of this one. Black Hills says, no, we got more to go here. We got 8 runs to score with 2 outs. We're going to make miracles happen, they're thinking. 1-1 pitch. Misses outside, ball gets away. Runner's going to advance down to second and third. So now a knock with 2 outs here. could score too. We'll see how aggressive third base coach might be with 2 outs if there is a knock. See the speed of Hepburn out there as well. That pitch upstairs, 3-1 the count now. Three and two now. In this game, the winner of this one, the winner of the next one will play tomorrow morning right here on this field. Payoff pitch coming here. That one's behind, and now the bases are loaded. Three walks in the inning.
Now batting for Black Hills, number 14, Jorma Nass.
And now Jorma Nass will come up here. We may see a pitching change. Still 2 outs in the inning, but now Jorma Nass with a chance to drive in some runs. His coach is explaining to him there. He's like, okay, this is what we're going to do. Coach Brooks over there. His coach from South Lexington trying to just calm his pitcher down. Saying, hey, we got 2 outs. Just attack him here. Don't worry about these base runners. Nass looking to do a little damage here from the left side of the plate. Ellis delivers this one into center field, going back and over his head. This one will go all the way to the wall. 1 run is in. Here comes the second. Runner will stop at third. 2 runs in, and it's an 8-2 ball game. Jorma Nass does the damage. He gets 2 runs in on the 2 RBI single. Strong gets to third. Anderson and Hepburn both score. 8-2. There is life for Black Hills here as Jeffrey Brooks makes his way to the dish. Runners on the corners, 2 away. Shows bunt. Bat back, runner down to second, and he is going to be tagged out, and that's going to be the ball game. South Lexington going to hold on and win it 8-2. Strong throw down to second base, gets the runner trying to steal second.
We ask that both teams line their base pass.
We're going to step aside. You're watching the Cal Ripken World Series right here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Get Pulse technology on your team. Hit a home run with our managed print and copier services, IT and technology solutions, office furniture and design services, office supplies, scoreboards, and AV solutions.
Strachan Van Til for the win with 4 ways to save. Catch price drops on over 15,000 items and check the weekly ad for can't miss deals. Stack on the rewards program for digital coupons, points toward discounts and free products, and power up with our own brands. Keep your budget in the safety zone. Get the same great taste as national labels at lower prices. If you can't taste the difference, why pay the difference? Score big value with 4 ways to save at Strachan Van Til.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Back here at the Cal Ripken 11U World Series here on the Region Sports Network. Wrapping up a game here between South Lexington and Black Hills. South Lexington gets the win 8-2. They will get the winner in bracket play of our next game, which is coming up in just a few moments. Let's go ahead and get to our award winners. We've got the Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game from South Lexington. We're going to go with Dax Thompson for this award. He had a knock today along with a sacrifice fly for an RBI, but more importantly, he had 7 strikeouts on the bump today, really pitching a gem of a game. Just absolutely outstanding for Dax Thompson today, the starting pitcher for South Lexington. So that is your Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. They're proud to recognize the superheroes on the baseball diamond. We've got the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. Learn about apprenticeship programs and more at local374.org. For that, we're going to go with Black Hills and Gabriel Anderson, who had the walk in that 6th inning to lead things off, be that first base runner in quite a while to get on base for Black Hills to kind of get some scoring started, and then also did a really good job on the bump in relief earlier today as well. So Gabriel Anderson, your Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. And then, of course, our proud Union Home Play of the Game presented by Ironworkers Local 395. Go to unionironworkers395.com to start your future as a union iron worker. We're going to go to the top of the 4th inning, kind of keeping the line moving here for Black Hills. It was a strong play from Hill at the shortstop position. A ball hit up the middle. Looked like it might be deposited for the first hit of the game, but it was unfortunately snagged by Hill for Black Hills, and Hill makes a nice play over to third. So really nice defensive play for Hill and South Lexington. So tough break for Black Hills on that one, but wonderful defensive play by Hill for South Lexington. Our executive producer is Chris Ramirez. Our operations manager is Rich Castillo. Sports director is Mike Dewan, also doing our production and camera today. Aaron Svetlin doing a great job on production and camera today as well. Michael Brenner, your announcer for this game today. Want to thank both coaches in this one, Justin Mears and Joshua Ellis, for getting everything we needed for the game today. And, of course, everyone here at Crown Point Cal Ripken, along with Adam Whitehouse, the tournament director, and all of the tournament volunteers. It has been a true community effort here to get these games in with all the weather we've been having. And, of course, you, the viewers, we want to say a big thanks on regionsports.com, YouTube, and Facebook for following along and loving all the coverage that we're happy to bring you. Without you all, we wouldn't be able to do what we do, so thank you very much. More action coming your way from the 11U Cal Ripken World Series right here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Coverage of the 11U Cal Ripken World Series is made possible by Blue Crew, for all of your umpire needs. Pulse Technology, leading the way in technological innovation for over 70 years. Strachan Van Til, your favorite Indiana-made grocery store. Boilermakers Local 374. Earn while you learn. Visit Michigan City LaPorte. Closer than you think, better than you imagine. Ironworkers Local 395. Proud to be union. Crowell Insurance Company, the insurance superheroes. Bricklayers Local 4, the best hands in the business. Athletic Performance Factory, where athletes are made. Diamond Plate Eatery and Pub, eat, drink, play. IBEW Local 697, proud to support high school sports. American Testing Services, America's trusted name in NDT. Public Bar and Rec, make it public. Station 21 American Grill, eat, drink, relax. You're watching the 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.